everybody, so I'm here today to make a summer pasta salad. Seeing that it is the first week of June, or the beginning of June, let's get a pasta salad going. This is a great dish to take to the beach or take to a party or backyard barbecue, and it's great just to kind of have in the refrigerator and snack on. The best thing about this is it gets better and better each day that it is refrigerated because it starts to soak up all the juices. Kind of like a lasagna, how it tastes better and better the next day. So we're gonna start off with, first, I boiled this box of tricolor pasta. Makes it very colorful. So I boiled the water, followed the package instructions. I kind of like it. You don't want to do it too much. You want it to be al dente. Al dente is a little too hard for me, so I like it just a little bit past al dente, but that's up to you. But once the pasta is done boiling, you want to take it out of that hot water right away, and you put it in a colander, which I did right here, in my sink. All right, and then pour cold water all over it because you want to cool it down right away. You want that pasta, once you cook it, to stay at that firmness level. So you pretty much cool it down as soon as possible. So we're gonna start with cold pasta that I had already made prior to we started. You can see it's rainbow color. There's orange, green, and white in there. And to that, we are going to add a bunch of stuff. First, we're gonna chop up our stuff, and then we're gonna add it to it. So to start, I put in different colored bell peppers and red onion. So quickly or nicely, I chop it up, and it's called more like chopped, but you're chopping it so it's like, they don't have to chew it. I mean, you've got to chew it, but not big chunks. You want it chopped nicely, and so we'll get the red onions in there. And all of these flavors together kind of mesh once you put in the different seasonings we have and different, the salad dressing. And I just use the simple Italian salad dressing. Sometimes I mix it up and use the robust Italian dressing. But this onion is very strong. It's really strong. Really, really strong. Oh, wow. I need Cynthia. If you notice, Cynthia's not here with me today. She had something. She'll be doing another program later on. But this onion is very strong. It was so little, I didn't think it would be very strong. But the purple onion has a little bit sweeter taste for salads than just using a white onion. But if you have a white onion, it's fine if you like the flavor of white onions. They also have those sweet Maui onions. They say they're sweet, they're white or yellowish. Those are good too. So I'm just going to toss that right there in the bowl. So there's my purple color. It's kind of like a rainbow pasta salad. I'm going to do one each of these bell peppers. I'm going to do the orange one. I'm going to get all these colors in there. Slicing a bell pepper. I learned a long time ago. Before, I used to just slice off the top and slice off the bottom. I went to this cooking class and she said, "Why are you doing that? Cut around it, and you won't lose as much of your bell pepper." And I was like, what? So you just make this little skeleton of a bell pepper. So there's my orange one. I'm gonna get a red one in here. These were all washed beforehand. The other thing too is before I put those in there, I wanna make sure I get as many of the seeds out. The seeds can really hurt if you get those, if you bite into one, or if you, for your teeth. So make sure you get all the seeds off the cutting board, which I have, just push them off to the side there. So I have, let's see, and the green bell pepper. So putting those in here. Fun little fact I learned about bell peppers a long time ago is based on the bottom of a bell pepper. If it has 3 or 4 feet, it is based on which gender it is in the bell pepper world. So these are all 4 feet. But that, like, if you look at them when you go shopping, there's some that have 3 and some that have 4. So I never knew that was the way you distinguish the sex between a bell pepper. So let me wipe off these seeds so we don't get those in there. All right, let me see. So I'm gonna cut up these bell peppers into the same kind of like bite-sized pieces of our red onion there. Gotta find a place to work. So I'll cut up one of each color so you can see how it will look. This pasta salad becomes very colorful and really delicious. It's kind of light and airy to eat. It's really good. So my green bell pepper, and I have. You could use any bell pepper that you want, any colors. I like the red and the green. They all give a little bit of a different taste. So slicing those up. I know it looks like I'm being really careful with my fingers, but I am because last time Cynthia was here, she brought over her knife sharpener. So she has sharpened all my knives, which I am so thankful for, but I'm also scared to death. And I'm going to cut my fingers because they are really sharp now, and it is really scaring me. I think I just got used to working with dull knives. So there was one green pepper cut up. There's one, and now I'm going to do the red bell pepper. Let's see. You just cut them up in the sizes, like bite sizes, how you would, they all look kind of the same sizes. You get one or two chunky pieces in there, you can always go back in and cut it a little bit. So we have a red, oh, and they also had a yellow bell pepper, which I did not grab. I should have grabbed that. You can bring that in there too. Which would also pop in the salad because we are going to add little tomatoes to the salad. So the tomato and the red bell pepper can almost sometimes look the same. So I should have used a yellow one, but it is. I have it. And then while I'm chopping, I just kind of stir it in there, start stirring them up, getting them all mixed together. So now we're going to go with the orange bell pepper. I think I'm afraid of this knife too much. So with our orange one, let's get that color in there. I'll cut all this up. Maybe I'll use this one. I think this one would cut a little bit better for me. They're sharpened, but I don't know. I think I'm too nervous with them and I'm not doing it correctly. But we'll get it done, right? Gotta just go for it. Gotta just be brave, Paige. Be brave. Trying. So, real quickly, I'll show you how that's looking with the different colors of onion and bell pepper in it. It starts to look really, really pretty. So, I'll finish cutting those up in a little bit. Next, I would add, and I'll show you the final product at the end of this, but next I have these little tomatoes that I'm going to put in there. These little tiny tomatoes. So I'm going to use small enough of those. And I was just going to cut these like in fours and just kind of throw them in there. Cutting them in fours, and they kind of pop out. They're about the same size. Well, they're a little bit bigger, but just cut them in fours and have them around the salad. Have quite a lot of these to do, but it also gives it a little pop and some flavor. Looks really nice. So we'll do about 8 or 10 of these. And then I'll continue with the rest and post pictures of the salad. Like I said, this is a salad favorite of my family's. My daughters love it. They would pack it and take it to the beach, take it to their swim meets. I'm actually making the salad right now for a friend who asked me to make it because she is going to a party. She said, could you make me your pasta salad? Because it does taste so good fresh during the summer. So let me cut up the last couple of these tomatoes. But my general rule is when I make this pasta salad, for how dense my onion is, like if I have a really big onion, I usually do 2 to 2.5 bell peppers to one of those big dense onions, so that you kind of have the same amount of onions and bell peppers going on. So if you saw, I had 2 kind of small onions. One was a little bit bigger than this. I'm going to cut all of this up into this salad. It makes it more and more dense and stuff. And I used one, so I had 2 onions, 2 smallerish onions, and I used 1 of each color bell peppers. So that was kind of that ratio of 1 to 1.5 to 2. So after you do that, the reason you really want your pasta salad cooled off is because we're also going to add shredded cheese to this. So I'm adding the shredded cheese now. I'm going to add, we add quite a bit. If you don't like cheese, then don't add the cheese. So I'm going to add the shredded cheese to it. We also are going to add Parmesan cheese. Let's see. But the reason you want the pasta cold is if you were to add that shredded cheese, because I did it once, that's why I did. I was impatient. I did not wait for my pasta to cool off. The party was happening. I was like, come on, come on, come on. And I poured my cheese in there and all melted on my pasta. Did not turn out good. It just didn't taste like a pasta salad. It tasted like a melted pasta salad. So we're also going to pour in some Parmesan cheese, kind of all over it, because it is an Italian pasta salad. I'm just pouring that in there. Then, as you guys know, I don't measure anything. This is Italian seasoning. You just buy it. It comes all ready to go. In the spices section, they usually sell it in a really big jar of it, but I'm just going to pour it lightly all over, because that is definitely going to give it its seasonings and its flavor. Oh, I can smell all those seasonings right now. And then you would just season, like after you mix it all up and you say, oh, you know what, that wasn't enough, or I need some more. It's totally up to you and your taste. So now here comes the big thing. Here comes our Italian dressing. And I am using Zesty Robusto Italian dressing. And I'm going to pour this whole bottle on there. The thing is with this salad dressing or this pasta salad is you do not want it to be dry. It is, and the other thing too is it tastes best when it is refrigerated. So I usually try to make this salad the night before the party, or I make it the day before, which is I'm doing for my friend right now. She's coming over later to pick this one up, and she's serving it tomorrow afternoon, which will be perfect because by that time tomorrow, I'm pouring the whole bottle in there. By that time tomorrow, all these flavors are gonna mix together, and it's gonna sit overnight. It's gonna chill, and it tastes so good chilled, and it will be perfect for her. I'm just gonna move this. So basically, I have everything in that bowl. I am now just going to stir, just as I would call, make everybody become a friend in the bowl. You just keep stirring and mixing it up. The other thing is I do have a friend who makes this exact pasta salad. She is, well, her mom is the one who actually taught all of us how to make this pasta salad. We loved it. And then she was like, you know what, girls, I'm tired of making it for you guys, taking it somewhere. I'm going to show you all how to make it. And we all make the same pasta salad now. But we all have our little twist on it too. Amy's twist is that my friend Amy, whose mom taught us all, her twist is she adds artichoke hearts to it. Chopped up artichoke hearts. That's how you say it. I don't really like that, but she does, and a lot of people, it's a favorite of people that come and eat her pasta salad. Some people put black olives in their pasta salad. Not a fan of that either, so I leave those out. But those are just some things you could add to your pasta salad too. So as you see, I have mixed all that up. Now I have a bowl of, and I'm just kind of breaking up some of the onions. I should have broken them up a little bit more because they all stick together, but they will eventually break up as I keep stirring. So in this pasta salad, I have my 3 different colors of bell peppers. I have my pasta, my salad dressing, my seasonings of my Parmesan and my Italian dressing. I also have my red onion, and what else did I put in? And my tomatoes. So I've always wanted, and near the end, I've only done it once, and it was near when, you know, a lot of that salad had been eaten and stuff. I added rotisserie chicken to it. So I put in like chunks of chicken in my pasta salad, which I would have to say was really good too. So let me show you how it looks. And I hope you all found this to be a pretty easy recipe. I know it has more ingredients than Cynthia's used to, more than 4, but I am showing her this video, and she will watch it and she'll learn how to cook. She loves my pasta salad too, because when I told her I was making it for Maria, she said, can you make me a bowl too? So now I have 3 orders. This exact same 3, I'm making it 3 times for 3 different people, for their families, which I love to make food, so it's okay with me. I'm very happy. So let me show you how flavorful and colorful this looks. It has a ton of colors in it. It is a rainbow pasta salad. You can see the red, the green, the orange, purple, everything. It's beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make my pasta salad. And someday soon, I hope we can all get together and we have a taste testing with it too. Okay, so you have a great day. Take care. See you soon.